Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Please take this time to get yourself cozy and comfortable. As the story continues, allow yourself to drift off to sleep. As always, thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy. Good night. The screen begins with the vast, verdant expanse of Kashyyyik's forests. The sound of distant bird-like creatures mixes with the low, rhythmic hum of the forest's activity. Far beyond the bustling centers of the galaxy, nestled deep within the outer rim, lies the lush and mysterious planet of Kashyyyik. Known as the homeworld of the Wookiees, this remarkable world is one of towering forests, deep shadowed undergrowth, and an intricate web of life that few have dared to fully explore. A pair of Wookiees are seen moving through their village, perched high in the trees. They carry woven baskets filled with fruits and herbs. Kashyyyik's forests are dominated by the legendary Rocha trees, among the tallest living organisms in the galaxy. These immense trees form not just the backdrop of Wookiee life, but are their home, their sustenance, and their fortress. For generations, the Wookiees have evolved to live within and alongside these trees, creating a society both ancient and resilient. The camera focuses on a Wookiee elder carving a piece of wood. Younger Wookiees surround them, growling and chuffing softly in communication. The Wookiees themselves are a sentient species unlike any other. Towering over most other beings in the galaxy, their immense physical power is matched by their intelligence, their creativity, and a deep-seated sense of loyalty and family. Though widely known for their strength and fearsome reputation, they are also artisans, warriors, and protectors of a culture steeped in history. We venture to the heart of the galaxy's most ancient forests. The towering Rocha trees of Kashyyyik, some reaching heights of over a kilometer, have shaped the evolution of the Wookiees for thousands of generations. Life among the treetops is perilous, demanding strength, agility, and resilience. The Wookiees have risen to meet these challenges through remarkable adaptations. Their retractable claws are one of their most distinctive features, tools perfectly adapted for climbing the massive trunks of the Rocha trees. These claws also serve as powerful weapons when the Wookiees must defend themselves, though their use in combat is considered dishonorable in most situations. The scene transitions to a group of Wookiee children playing high in the canopy, swinging from sturdy vines. Their agility and strength are evident even at a young age. From birth, Wookiees display incredible physical strength relative to their size. Their dense muscles and strong skeletal structures allow them to navigate their vertical world with ease, even as infants. This strength is an evolutionary answer to the hazards of falling or climbing in the forest's treacherous heights. The Wookiee's fur is another crucial adaptation. It is dense yet surprisingly lightweight, offering protection against both the planet's frequent rainstorms and the chill of its cooler nights. Their fur also serves as camouflage, blending with the earthy hues of the forest. Kashyyyik's forest floor is home to some of the galaxy's most fearsome predators, including the Catan and the ferocious Kikakurg raptors. These dangers drove the ancestors of the Wookiees to abandon the ground and develop a highly arboreal lifestyle. Over generations, their keen senses of smell and hearing sharpened, allowing them to detect danger long before it arrives. The camera shows a Wookiee elder climbing higher into the canopy as the sunlight brightens, revealing vibrant flowering plants and swarms of insect-like creatures. Unlike many sentient species, the Wookiees adapted not just to survive, but to thrive in their environment. Their symbiotic relationship with the Roshia trees is a testament to this. These trees provide them with food, shelter, and even raw materials for tools and weapons, while the Wookiees protect the forest from external threats. The scene ends with a Wookiee family sitting on a wooden platform, gazing out at the endless forest as the sun sets, their silhouettes blending with the trees. Through strength, ingenuity, and harmony with their environment, the Wookiees have become one of the galaxy's most resilient and resourceful species. But their adaptations go beyond the physical, into the realms of communication, culture, and learning. The scene opens on a vibrant Wookiee village high in the trees. Groups of Wookiees converse in their native tongue, Shiriwook, a symphony of growls, howls, and guttural roars. Younger Wookiees imitate the sounds, their tones lighter and more playful. Communication is the cornerstone of Wookiee society, and their language, Shiriwook, is as rich and complex as the forest they inhabit. While many non-Wookiees struggle to understand its nuances, the language is a marvel of auditory expression, capable of conveying subtle emotions and intricate ideas through shifts in tone, pitch, and rhythm. Unlike most languages, Shiriwook relies heavily on context and intonation. A single growl can mean several different things depending on the situation, making fluency a skill that develops over years of practice and immersion. The camera moves to a gathering of young Wookiees sitting in a circle around. A patient elder. The elder growls and rumbles rhythmically, demonstrating proper pronunciations, while the children mimic their teacher. Teaching Shiriwook is a communal effort. Elders often lead sessions where young Wookiees learn the nuances of speech through stories and songs. These lessons are not merely linguistic. They instill cultural values, ethics, and the importance of community. The elder begins a traditional chant, their powerful voice resonating through the forest. The young Wookiees join in, their tones enthusiastic and slightly off-key. Songs and chants are vital tools in Wookiee education. Through music, young Wookiees learn about their history, the legends of their ancestors, and the deep connection their people share with the Roshia trees. While Shiriwook is their primary means of communication, Wookiees also rely on nonverbal signals, especially in situations where stealth is paramount. Hunters, for example, use intricate hand gestures and postures to convey messages without making a sound. This silent language is an art in itself, developed over centuries of navigating the forest's dangers. Despite the language barrier with most other species, Wookiees are skilled at cross-species communication. They often employ gestures, drawings, or simple tools to bridge the gap. Their emotional expressiveness, too, plays a key role, allowing them to convey meaning even when words fail. The camera pans across the dense forest, its layers alive with the sounds of creatures calling to one another. A Wookiee growls loudly, and a distant response echoes back. The forest itself has influenced the Wookiee's language. Shiriwook's booming roars and deep growls can carry across vast distances, cutting through the dense foliage. This trait allows Wookiees to communicate over great ranges, a skill that has proved invaluable in both daily life and moments of crisis. Through voice, gesture, and expression, the Wookiees have built a language and culture that thrives in harmony with their environment, a testament to their resourcefulness and ingenuity. Yet, their communication is only one facet of their strength as a species. The scene opens in the lower levels of Kashyyyk's forest, where sunlight struggles to penetrate the thick canopy. The camera focuses on a group of Wookiee hunters, their movements silent and purposeful. They carry bowcasters and spears, their fur blending seamlessly with the dark surroundings. The Wookiee's physical strength is legendary, but it is not raw power alone that makes them formidable. Strength, paired with strategy and a deep understanding of their environment, enables them to thrive in one of the galaxy's most challenging ecosystems. A Katan, a swift and feral predator, emerges from the shadows of the underbrush. Its movements are cautious as it sniffs the air. Unbeknownst to the creature, a Wookiee hunter observes from above, gripping a bowcaster with practiced ease. Hunting is both a necessity and a tradition for the Wookiees. While they are skilled foragers, protein-rich prey like the Katan plays a vital role in their diet. To hunt such creatures requires patience, precision, and teamwork. The camera shifts to another Wookiee signaling silently to the group. A second hunter positions themselves to flank the Katan. With a sudden but controlled motion, the first Wookiee fires their bowcaster, striking the Katan. The group moves quickly to ensure the kill is humane. A successful hunt is celebrated not with triumph but with gratitude. The Wookiees view their prey not as mere resources but as beings deserving of respect. Every part of the animal is utilized, from the meat for sustenance to the hide for tools and clothing. The scene transitions to the village, where a Wookiee hauls an enormous Rocha branch across a bridge. Another uses their claws to strip vines from the bark, each motion fluid and efficient. Even outside of hunting, Wookiee strength is a vital part of their daily lives. Tasks that might seem Herculean to others, such as lifting massive tree limbs or constructing towering platforms, are routine for these resilient beings. A group of Wookiees work together to hoist a newly constructed bridge into place. Their deep growls and chants create a rhythmic harmony as they pull in unison. Community efforts like these are not only displays of their physical prowess, but also their unity. For the Wookiees, strength is amplified through collaboration. The scene shifts to the edge of the village, where a Wookiee patrol encounters a group of predatory Kekarkrog raptors. The raptors circle, their reptilian eyes fixed on a group of young Wookiees playing nearby. The forest is fraught with danger, and Wookiees must often defend themselves against predators, raiders, and even off-world intruders. Their combat style is as varied as their environment, combining brute force with clever tactics. The Wookiee lets out a thunderous roar, startling the raptors. As the creatures hesitate, the warrior charges forward, their spear striking with pinpoint accuracy. The remaining raptors retreat into the shadows. A single Wookiee can face down predators many times their size. However, they rarely act alone. Wookiees value teamwork in combat, whether defending their village or aiding allies on the battlefield. Their strength has earned Wookiees a reputation across the galaxy as warriors of unparalleled might. Yet their involvement in galactic conflicts, such as the Clone Wars and the Rebellion, is not born from a thirst for battle. Instead, it reflects their commitment to justice, freedom, and the protection of those they hold dear. Whether in the hunt, in daily life, or in combat, the strength of the Wookiee is both physical and moral, a force that has shaped their lives and safeguarded their future for generations. The scene opens. In a vibrant Wookiee village, bustling with activity, Wookiees of all ages gather on a wide platform lit by the soft glow of torches. The atmosphere is electric with anticipation as a ceremonial drum beats a steady rhythm in the background. Though Wookiee society is built on cooperation and harmony, disputes and challenges are inevitable. To resolve these conflicts, they turn to an ancient tradition, the Gowak, or the ceremonial duel. Far from being an act of hostility, the Gowak is a ritual designed to restore balance and mutual respect. The camera pans to the center of the gathering, where two Wookiees stand facing each other. One is younger, their posture rigid and determined. The other, an elder, exudes calm confidence. Both wear ceremonial armbands woven with bright, colorful fibers. The Growak is not merely a physical contest. It is a test of endurance, strength, and character. Those who participate do so with the understanding that this duel is not about victory or dominance, but the reaffirmation of unity and respect within the clan. The duel begins as the drumbeat intensifies. The younger Wookiee lunges forward, their claws retracted in accordance with tradition. They aim to grapple and push their opponent out of the circle. The elder counters with a deft sidestep, their movements measured and deliberate. The rules of the Grok are simple. No weapons, no claws, and no strikes meant to cause lasting harm. The objective is to force one's opponent out of the circle or to render them unable to continue. Strength alone is not enough. Cunning, strategy, and resilience are equally important. The duel progresses as the younger Wookiee gains the upper hand, briefly pinning the elder. However, the elder uses their leverage to flip their opponent, eliciting a collective roar of appreciation from the crowd. The village elder steps forward, their deep growl silencing the crowd. They raise a ceremonial staff, carved with intricate patterns, and begin to speak in Shiriwook, their voice resonant and commanding. Younger Wookiees in the audience listen intently, their eyes wide. The duel begins with a blessing from the clan elder. This invocation honors the ancestors in the forest, emphasizing the importance of fairness and restraint. The participants are reminded that they fight not as enemies, but as equals seeking resolution. As the elder finishes speaking, the crowd lets out a low, unified growl of approval. The two Wookiees step into a large, cleared circle marked with lines of crushed bark and colorful leaves. Age and experience often prevail in these duels, as younger Wookiees quickly learn the value of patience and adaptability. It is as much a lesson as it is a contest. The younger Wookiee recovers and attempts a bold move, but the elder anticipates it, expertly guiding them to the edge of the circle. With a final push, the younger Wookiee stumbles out of bounds, landing with a thud. The crowd erupts in cheers and laughter. The elder helps the younger Wookiee to their feet, growling softly in a gesture of reassurance. The younger Wookiee bows their head in respect, and the two embrace briefly as the crowd gathers around them. The conclusion of the Gorak is marked not by gloating or resentment, but by reconciliation. The combatants are often closer afterward, their mutual respect strengthened through the contest. The scene transitions to the post-duel celebration. Wookiees feast on roasted meats and fruits while music fills the air. The participants are surrounded by family and friends, their camaraderie on full display. The Gorak is more than a resolution of conflict. It is a reaffirmation of the bonds that hold the community together. The duel is a reminder that even in moments of discord, unity prevails. The chapter concludes with a wide shot of the village, the sounds of laughter and music fading into the forest. This ancient tradition, like so many aspects of Wookiee culture, is a testament to their balance of strength and compassion, a harmony that defines their way of life. The scene opens with a misty morning in the upper canopy of the Roshia forest. A Wookiee carefully picks a cluster of glowing berry-like fruits from a vine, their movements deliberate and reverent. A juvenile Wookiee watches closely, mimicking the elder's gestures. Kashyyyk's towering forests requires a diet as diverse as the ecosystem itself. The Wookiees, omnivorous by nature, have developed sophisticated practices for hunting, gathering, and preparing food. Their meals are not merely sustenance. They are deeply rooted in tradition and a respect for the planet that sustains them. The camera follows a group of Wookiees as they move through the mid-level branches of the Roshia trees. They used woven baskets to collect various fruits, flowers, and nuts, each one carefully examined before being added to the haul. In the sunlit upper layers of the forest, Wookiees gather fruits such as Wyshok berries, prized for their vibrant flavor and nutritional value. These berries, along with edible flowers and nuts, form the basis of many traditional dishes. The camera zooms in on a Wookiee gently plucking a large, leaf-wrapped bundle from a branch. They open it to reveal bright green tubers, which they inspect before tucking them into their basket. Other foods, like the root vegetables of the fanleaf plant, are wrapped and stored by the Roshia trees themselves. The Wookiees' intimate knowledge of their environment allows them to harvest these resources sustainably, ensuring the forest continues to thrive. The scene transitions to the shadowy lower levels of the forest, where a team of Wookiees prepares for a hunt. Their fur blends with the muted greens and browns of the foliage, and they carry bowcasters, spears and nets made from woven fibers. Protein plays a crucial role in the Wookiee diet, and hunting has long been an essential skill. The forest is home to many species of prey, such as the swift and elusive Catan or the massive, lumbering Thranthrax. To successfully hunt these creatures requires teamwork, patience, and respect for the natural order. A Wookiee hunter spots Catan stalking through the underbrush. They signal silently to their companions, who surround the creature. With precise coordination, they trap the Catan in a net and quickly dispatch it with a spear. Afterward, the hunters kneel briefly, growling softly in what appears to be a moment of gratitude. For the Wookiees, hunting is not merely a task, it is a ritual. Every successful hunt is followed by a moment of reflection, acknowledging the life taken and the nourishment it provides. Nothing is wasted, as every part of the animal serves a purpose, from the meat to the hide and bones. The camera shifts to the village, where Wookiees gather around a large open flame. A group of them prepares the day's bounty. Slices of roasted katan meat, steaming bowls of root vegetable stew, and platters of fruits and nuts. The preparation of food is a communal event. Wookiees pride themselves on their ability to transform simple ingredients into hearty, flavorful meals. Traditional cooking methods, such as slow roasting meats over an open flame or fermenting fruits into tangy beverages, have been passed down through generations. The focus narrows on a young Wookiee being handed a skewer of meat by an elder. They take a tentative bite and let out a delighted growl, earning laughter from those around them. These meals are more than nourishment. They are a celebration of family and community. Every gathering around the fire strengthens the bonds between individuals, reminding them of their shared connection to the forest. The scene transitions to a wide shot of the forest, showing Wookiees carefully harvesting without overexploiting their environment. Some replant seeds, while others repair damaged branches. Sustainability is at the core of Wookiee dietary practices. They understand the delicate balance of their ecosystem and work tirelessly to ensure their methods of hunting and gathering do not disrupt the forests. Natural harmony. A Wookiee is seen scattering seeds from a pouch while another places a sapling into freshly dug soil. Through actions like replanting and selective harvesting, the Wookiees maintain a reciprocal relationship with their environment, ensuring that both their people and the forest continue to flourish. The Wookiees' approach to food exemplifies their values of unity, respect, and gratitude. From the hunt to the harvest, their dietary practices are a reflection of their deep bond with Kashyyyk and the life it nurtures. The scene opens on a Wookiee elder seated on an intricately carved wooden throne. Surrounding them are other prominent members of the village, their postures respectful but engaged. A soft glow from torches illuminates the scene. The Wookiee society is egalitarian at its core. A clear structure of leadership ensures order and harmony within the clans. Each village elects a leader, known as the chieftain, based on wisdom, strength, and the ability to unify their people. A close-up shows the chieftain, a towering Wookiee with streaks of silver in their fur, addressing the village. Their growls and gestures are authoritative yet gentle, eliciting nods and murmurs of approval. The chieftain serves not only as a leader but as a mediator and protector. They oversee decisions that affect the entire community, from resource allocation to defense strategies. Their role is one of service rather than command, embodying the values of humility and responsibility. The chieftain leads a patrol to the edge of the village, inspecting defenses and speaking with the guards. They share a moment of camaraderie, letting out a low growl of encouragement. In times of crisis, the chieftain often takes the lead, inspiring courage among their people. Their presence is a source of stability and reassurance, a living symbol of the Wookiees' collective strength. The camera shifts to a gathering of elders seated in a circle, sharing stories and debating matters of importance. Younger Wookiees sit nearby, listening intently. Alongside the chieftain, the elders play a critical role in governance. Their vast experience and deep understanding of tradition provide invaluable guidance. Decisions are rarely made unilaterally. Instead, the elders and chieftain work together, ensuring the voices of all generations are heard. An elder places a paw on the shoulder of a younger Wookiee, growling softly. The younger Wookiee nods, their expression thoughtful. This mentorship fosters a culture of continuity, where the wisdom of the past is passed down to shape the future. The scene transitions to a ceremonial gathering. Wookiees of all ages are present, their collective energy palpable. The chieftain stands before the group, flanked by a younger Wookiee who has been chosen as their successor. The process of selecting a new chieftain is a momentous occasion. Candidates are nominated by the community, and the final decision is made through a combination of trials and the collective approval of the clan. The process ensures that the chosen leader embodies the values of strength, wisdom, and empathy. The successor kneels as the outgoing chieftain places a woven crown of leaves on their head. The crowd erupts in celebratory roars. This symbolic passing of the mantle reaffirms the unity of the clan and the enduring strength of Wookiee tradition. The camera pans across a massive mural carved into the trunk of a rosha tree, depicting Wookiees battling feral predators, building villages, and communing with the forest. The history of the Wookiees is written in the very trees they call home. Through carvings, songs, and oral traditions, they have preserved the stories of their ancestors, ensuring that each generation understands their roots. An elder recounts a tale to a group of young Wookiees. Their voice is deep and melodic, punctuated by dramatic gestures. The young ones watch wide-eyed, occasionally imitating the elder's growls. Among the most treasured stories are those of the Great Hunt, a legend that speaks of the first Wookiees to ascend from the forest floor to the canopy. These ancestors are said to have tamed the wild rosha trees, forging a sacred bond that endures to this day. The camera shifts to carvings depicting the Great Hunt, showing Wookiees triumphing over massive, clawed beasts. These tales are more than entertainment. They serve as moral lessons, teaching resilience, ingenuity, and the importance of living in harmony with the natural world. The scene transitions to a Wookiee village with subtle signs of galactic influence, such as off-world visitors and tools made of modern materials. Though isolated for much of their history, the Wookiees have not been untouched by the wider galaxy. From their involvement in the Clone Wars to their vital role in the Rebel Alliance, they have fought to preserve their freedom and protect their way of life. A hologram displays images of Chewbacca alongside Han Solo, highlighting the legendary Wookiee's contributions to the rebellion. Figures like Chewbacca, who fought against the tyranny of the Galactic Empire, exemplify the courage and honor of the Wookiee people. Yet even as they venture into the stars, their hearts remain rooted in Kashyyyk. The scene returns to a panoramic view of the Rosha forest at dusk. A Wookiee family gathers on a platform, watching the golden light filter through the canopy. The Wookiees of Kashyyyk are more than a sentient species. They are stewards of their world, protectors of an ancient and delicate ecosystem. Their strength, intelligence, and unity have enabled them to thrive in one of the galaxy's most challenging environments.